Hello everyone. In this video, we will be looking at different components that are important from Java point of view. A class is a template or a blueprint or a model of an object. Let us consider we have a pencil. This pencil class will define all the variables like graphite thickness and methods like write. An object is an instance of class. That is, it is built over a class. As soon as the object is declared, a copy of all the variables and method that were present in the class becomes a template for an object. For example, pencil like Camlin, Natraj are objects of a class, and both can use the write function of a class and change the value of variables graphite thickness according to their needs. A method is a way by which objects interact with class and vice versa. Logics are written inside it and can also be used for data manipulation. Instance variables are the variables that are defined in the class to which values can be assigned. For example, if the instance variable of a class pencil is color, then every object can have a different value of color. Let us now understand some of the characteristics of an object. First is identity. It implies the name that is given to an object is unique, and so it helps in identifying one object from another. Second is state. All the attributes of variables that are present in a class and used by an object represent the state of an object. Third is behavior. It represents all the methods, functionalities that are present in the class and are utilized by an object. So now we are going to discuss the difference between a class and an object. A class is a user-defined data type, while an object is an instance of a class. A class generates the objects, whereas objects give existing class and existence. Class do not occupy memory locations as they are just a template, whereas objects are allocated memory locations for its variables and methods. Classes cannot be manipulated as no memory location is defined through them, whereas different operations can be performed on variables associated with objects. The syntax of a Java program consists of class, methods, and objects. Java is a class-sensitive language, which means a variable named person with small p is different from variable named person with capital P. Class name should be such that all the first words must be written in capital. Method name must start with a small letter and all the consecutive words must have first capital letter. Program file name must be the name of the class in which public static void main is defined, and it should be followed by an extension .java. Java identifiers are the names that are given to class, variables, and methods. These names are case sensitive, as we have discussed in the previous slide. They should begin with either alphabets, currency character, or underscore. Moreover, a keyword cannot be used as an identifier. These are some of the examples how you can declare an identifier. Java keywords are some of the terms used by Java to perform some of the inbuilt tasks due to which these keywords are avoided as names of identifiers. Please pause the slide over here so as to have a look at these keywords. Comments in Java are incorporated in three ways. These statements are not executed by the program and are incorporated for making a program more understandable to readers. Single line comments start with 2 forward slashes and supports any length of text until and unless it is in one line. Multi-line comments start with forward slash followed by an asterisk and ends with an asterisk followed by a forward slash. In between, any number of lines can be inserted in any form. Documentation comments is generally used at the beginning of a program to give a description about the program. Thank you.